And it says, this came from our rmconair.com. New message. Name, Justified Smith. Leaves the email, the phone number, subject, Mafia Radio. Da, 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 da. Comment. I'd like to know how to go about getting a show on your network. I have an inspirational show via Blog Talk right now and would like to expand. I was a guest on the Don Juan show, and I love the setup and think my program would be a great fit with your network. Was that right? Be a great fit with your network. Okay, my error. Please communicate with me. Oh, was I blocking my shot with the picture, the paper? Please communicate with me as to what I need to do to set up a meeting. Go ahead, boy. Give me some high five on that. The intelligent man here. What you had? Just say, you wrote that? Did you really write that?
Oh, I mean, you know.
That's
I guess
it.
I got a gift for words.
You
I
better
just express myself.
That sounds like a rapper move right there. I got a gift for words. I express myself.
Right.
Well, what's up? What's up? Justified. Talk to us.
Man, just, you know, like I said, was down here a few weeks ago on the Bishop Don Juan show.
Mm-hmm.
Love the studio, you know what I'm saying? Came in here and started rubbing on the furniture and
What?
claiming my position in here.
Oh,
so,
that sounds like that church
you know,
stuff we taught us
You
to
brought
do.
me back, so I'm
Woo!
a little closer to where I want to be.
Woo! So that means, see, when you got to touch it, you got to become one with it.
There it is.
If you want to be it and be a part of it, what? That boy put on not only his faith, he put the action down on it. Y'all better
Yes,
learn
ma'am.
something. Now, I had some friends come and talk about they was going to be talking about faith because we was talking about faith last week and they was ready. So, I don't know where they at, but
Yeah.
you got justified.
There it is.
We'll
You've
be
been
done.
justified by faith.
Right.
Woo! Come on, y'all. Ding, 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 ding.
Talk to them walk.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Now, I believe I emailed my engineer your, what do you call that? MP3?
MP3.
MP3, you know. And so I think we have it. No, he's looking
In
and
that briefcase, right?
and we're gonna go
I have it on CD.
on to conversation. So talk to me about Justified Smith. Now I want to say this too. Now I have two sons, and their last name is Smith.
I ain't the daddy.
You're correct. You're
It's not
not.
the Jerry Springer show.
You're not the baby's daddy. You're not the baby's daddy. I do know the baby's daddy. But yeah, so you guys may be related because they sing and produce music and stuff.
Okay, it must be that spirit of Smith.
That
that's moving
Smith
around,
thing,
you
I
know
call
what
it
I'm
a
saying?
Smith affair.
And they say, what is it like, the worksmith, aren't we workers?
Oh, come on
When they
here.
use that name Smith, is we put in work.
That's
you know what I mean?
it. Y'all put it in the fire.
Put it in work.
That's good.
Justify Smith.
That's it. That's
Righteous
in the-
by
that's in the
faith
Bible.
and putting it in work.
That's all right. I love it. Okay, well, now talk to us. What got you into going inspirational, first of all? Now, you say you were on the Don Juan show. How did you get on the Don Juan show and you doing inspirational? How was that?
I guess I inspired somebody, you know, at the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. You know, I was honored and also had the opportunity to perform. And Don Juan and his team was on the front row. And, you know, we kind of, you know, got the building standing up. And after the, you know, performance, I was approached, you know what I'm saying, by his team and invited out to the show. So, you know, God has his way wherever you at.
Okay, how about that? So you were a part of the West Coast Awards?
At West Coast Hip Hop Awards, my boy Tavis Miller's been doing it for the last 7 years. And it's really an award show based on showing love, you know, to those that have represented this West Coast culture on the music scene. So, you know, it's not about best record sales or, you know, who's the hottest. It's really just about paying homage to those who have stayed true, you know, to the culture and pushed forward and made an impact on the game.
I was
So that's
trying
what
to
we've
turn
been
the
doing.
phone down. I don't want to go. So that sounds like a good thing because, you know, the hip hop whole generation has taken a real lot of heat, if you will, from people my age, you know, saying y'all don't poison the kids and poison the music industry with that film. You're cussing and you're calling the women bitches and how? What the hell? You know.
Yeah, we hear that.
So now y'all trying to clean it up and.
Well, I mean, I think it's that, you know, for the people that I deal with, it's about stepping into accountability and realizing that, you know, when we were younger, we might have put, you know, those images out there that weren't so appealing and
Mhm.
uplifting. And, you know, now a lot of us have gotten older and have, you know, wives and children
Mhm.
and, you know, have taken on that challenge of being responsible with the messages. So,
All right
you know,
now.
we're trying to bring it together and just use the most unlikely people to
Yeah.
step out in this worldly realm and represent God on a positive level in the game.
Well, you know, I was listening to something the other day, and they were giving the dissertation on how Jesus hung out with the sinners and the whores and, you know, the people in the streets,
The
you
people
know.
who needed him the most.
Children of the night. You know, they were hanging out during the night hours. You understand?
Right.
Doing the things that folk do in the night hours. So it's a real, I want to say it's a funny thing when you really begin to look closely at what Jesus did, where he did it and how he did it. You're like, dude, you was really something. You was on one at different times. So people coming from the hip hop genre seem to be that culture that Jesus would hang out with anyway. And be able to say, okay, y'all got enough of that. I don't watch y'all. I told you, yeah, what's up, homie? Yeah, it's me again. Because I'm a mother, a grandmother, and my children, my 3 sons, came up in music because their mother did. Me. I came up in church music, and they did too. But they got of age, and then they were, you know, able to go and do the other music. So that's what they basically do. Now, I'm not the kind that turn my back on my children. I'm in it. If my children are in it, I'm in it because I feel responsible. Even at this age, you know, I'm still trying to act like I'm, you know, even though they haven't named me as the manager.
Right.
But I'm still looking out for my children. So don't think, you understand,
Right.
you will not be meeting my sons because they got some hookups though. You know, we got 1500 Nothing Productions, which was one of my little godsons, if you will, in the business, and some other little, you know, label stuff that we got going on through the family unit. So, you know, we can put our stuff together. This is how we grow at the same time because my personal thing is in the church. So we could hook up a church conference, a church concert, and do the church tour. You
That is
understand?
our slogan, is
With
coming to a church
Justified.
near you.
Yes, is that your slogan? Coming to a church
near you.
near you. How about that, Uncle Isaiah?
Churches everywhere.
And see, Uncle
One
Isaiah
got down
been
the
in church
street.
since church was church. You understand? So he
Salute to
can
your brother across the way.
hook you up with the generations of old and the generations of new with the church folk
Right.
and put you right there on the stage with them because they do them church plays and all that stuff. So that's Uncle Isaiah, just Justified. So
Well, Isaiah in the building.
that's right. So we connect on these things now. If we got anything to show now, Rock, we got some music ready. Did you? Okay. He pointed something with him. Your music. Right. Justified music. Justified. Okay. Now tell us the name of this song. And did you have anything else you want to say? Because I know you have a story also behind your whole situation being here today. Did you want to just go through that?
Well, we can touch on that briefly as he goes to that track. The track is entitled "I'm Blessed." And it's
Can
a
we hear
song-
it in the studio? Thank you.
Blessed track. Now out on iTunes. I gotta plug that because that's where the paper flow. But yeah, go on iTunes and grab that new single "I'm Blessed." But it's really just a realization of that no matter what you're going through in life, that it's somebody somewhere, you know, that's dealing with harder things, and that you need to see yourself blessed, and that if we focus on our blessings versus, you know, the curse, that, you know, we can go through life with a whole lot more peace and you know, just give God glory and everything, because, you know, as long as you wake up in the morning, you gotta know that you're blessed.
Is he performing? We just want to hear it and